Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Dragon Quest 3, and now we're going to do a little bit of exploration here. Every time you see one of those shiny spots, you're going to get 2 to I don't know how many items. It is a good idea to find them. They do not respawn, but you can get some good stuff from them. Anyway, here is the mascot of the Dragon Quest series, Slimes. Very vanilla enemies. They're easiest enemies in the games, usually. And Valerie's already level 2, thanks to those elevating shoes. Even though Valerie is going to be... So the plan with Valerie is she's going to, once she gains all the abilities of the Monster Wrangler, I'm going to turn her into a warrior, gain all the abilities with the warrior, and then turn her into a fighter. So she's going to be our big, burly damage dealer, but as a Monster Wrangler, she does not get much HP at all. So she needs a lot of defense. Let's see, here's our next enemies. Butterflies can do a spell called Dazzle, which makes your character's hit rate become very low. So that's going to be the death knell for this party because we're all physical attackers. So if we get dazzled, we can't see shit. The Stark Ravens are standard enemies. There's nothing special about them. Occasionally they may defend, which means they will take less damage than normal. Plan for Carla with the merchant. She's going to become a thief once she's got all the merchant skills. Cathin, of course, is going to become a sage, which will learn all of the priest and mage's spells. Now we're kind of just hanging around here right now, fighting the monsters. I don't want to venture too far because I'm waiting for it to turn night so that I can go into Aliahan. There was a building that we could not enter, and that has our second mini medal, so that we can actually get a reward for the mini medals. We will be getting that shiny spot in a moment. Well, not in a moment, but later. Alright, so it's turning dusk. Just I'm editing out the excess battles. I'll show you the first time I fight a monster so I can tell you what they're like. Maybe even show you what they can do, but after that, I'm just going to edit out any random battles. Okay, it's getting darker. I go into town to see if it's night, but it's not. It is still dusk. Now it's night, so let's go into town. Okay, we are back in Aliahan at night. Since we cut, our hero has gained a level 2. Valerie is up to level 5. Carla and Cathin are both at level 3. Nobody's learned any abilities or anything just yet. Now, the reason we are here is because we cannot get into this building until night. And we want to get into this building right now. Climb upstairs. Okay, we can't interact with that, but we do want to interact with this dresser to get our second mini medal. That is the minimum we need to be able to get a reward for the mini medals. So you may be asking yourself, for Soul, why do we turn in mini medals? Not to worry. Go down, enter this well. Just follow the path. And there's this house right here. This is the mini medal place. Or mini medal manor, as it's called. Talk to this guy. Many thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection of mini medals. If you find any, bring them to me and I'll make it maximally worth your while. You brought me some? Well, don't just stand there, hand them over. I need to count how many there are. Let's see now, that's 2 mini medals you brought me so far. Oh, many thanks, many thanks. Wait a minute moment. You've hit the 2 mini milestone. Ho ho, this calls for a reward. Here you go, a thorn whip. Just what you've always wanted, I'll bet. Many thanks. Many thanks. Alright, now the whip is a great weapon. You brought me, let's see, too many medals so far. Ho ho, many thanks, many thanks. Bring your total up to 3, and you'll be a proud owner of a leather dress. You can do it. It's not many more. One more mini medal, we get a good piece of armor right at this point of the game for females. And we have 3 females. Now, as I was saying, the leather whip is a great weapon. I'm going to give that to Catherine because she needs some offense. And yeah, look at that damage. Now what this will also do is it can hit multiple enemies in a group. It can hit all enemies in a group. It will, so let's say a group has 5 enemies. When she hits, she will hit all 5 enemies down the line, doing less damage as it goes down that line. But everyone will be hit. Now if you want a list of all the rewards, check this bookcase. And you see we get a leather dress with 3, we'll get a garter with 5, we'll get an edge boomerang with 8, and so on and so forth, up until we get to 110. And we must get all 110 mini medals for a plat, for 1 trophy for the plat. So alright, so that is all I wanted to do here. We're going to venture out, and now we're going to do some exploration. We are going to go ahead and head towards Reeve, the next town over. So let's start making our way over there. So to get to Reeve, we want to head across this bridge. Reeve's not very far from here. Now, I don't know if it's just my memory is confusing Dragon Quest III with another game, or if that was the way it was in the original NES, but I remember having to get to Reeve to be able to do Patty's party planning place so that I could get my party. So if I'm not confusing Dragon Quest III on the NES with a different game, in the original I had to go all the way to Reeve solo before I could get these guys there with me. But this game, we got them right at the beginning. I'm gonna have to actually, I know just the person's videos to watch to see if that was how it was. I honestly don't remember. I may be just kind of confusing this with Dragon Quest II. I know Dragon Quest II, you started a good chunk of the game solo until you finally found the Prince of Cannock and then the Princess of Moonbrook. And we just got a copper sword from that shiny spot, which is good. I thought that the monster wrangler could use a copper sword. Okay, so it's Carla, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that gives Carla a good weapon. Okay. And we got training togs. That's best armor right now for the gadabout. Alright, we have a new enemy here, the Ant Nibbler. Vanilla enemy. It can defend and attack. That's it. Thank you for doing that. I thought I had my phone muted on that. Alright, RL's level 3. Awesome. And we get Frizz, so he has a fire spell. So I'm kind of just exploring this section because there's lots of shiny spots that have some goodies that we could use. Let's see. Okay, another new enemy, bunnycorns. Bunnycorns are I am scared of bunnycorns because of Dragon Quest VIII. They're not really as dangerous as they were in Dragon Quest VIII. In Dragon Quest VIII, they were like one of the first monsters you could fight. But with Dragon Quest VIII's ability of psyching up to increase your damage, that's what made bunnycorns very dangerous in that game. Because they could psych themselves up, and then they could do critical hits and one-shot your party. So I am terrified of bunnycorns because of that game, even though bunnycorns are not that difficult now. I edited out the walk to that tree we were going to before the fight because we had to fight right by it, but this is a secret spot. There are 100 in the game. We need to find all 100 for a trophy. And that one has the Divine Dagger, which I quickly give to our Monster Wrangler. And right here is Reeve. Before I want to make sure it's daytime so that we can actually do some shopping. And now it's daytime. Let's go to Reeve. Okay, welcome to Reeve. Alright, so yeah, it's telling us if we want to heal, we can rest at the inn. Don't really want to. We'll need to remember this door for later. Cannot open any red or blue or jail doors. They require keys. Red doors require the thief's key, which is what our main quest is right now, is to find the thief's key. Since we level up every time we level up, we heal up and gain our MP back. I'm not really all that bothered about trying to rest at the inn, because we'll just heal up as we level up, and it's not right now, it's not too bad at leveling up. But now we can sell a bunch of stuff. Alright, so we have 499 money. We don't need to buy the training togs because the only person that can wear it is Catherine, and we got one in one of those shiny spots. We would want leather armor for Carla and RL. Tortoise shell would actually be better for Carla, so we would want leather armor just for our hero. Tortoise shell for Valerie and Carla. But we only need one tortoise shell. Leather shields we will want for everyone else. We don't need the bronze knife anymore. And in all honesty, we don't need to waste money on a chain sickle. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. So we're gonna buy leather armor for RL. We don't have enough for the tortoise armor, so we're going to sell the Wayfarer armor to get some more money. And then we can buy a tortoise shell for Valerie. As you may, since I've been editing out videos, basically Valerie has a lot of defense but not much HP. So she needs as much defense as she can to counteract her low HP. Alright, let's sell these Wayfarer clothes. And 45, that's not even enough to buy anything now. So, that's what we'll do for right now. 33 gold coins there. We have another item shop. What do you sell? Oh, you have turbans. Nice. Okay. We might want to get some turbans. And we got a free Divine Dagger. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, so this is where we want to go for our quest line. We want to talk to this guy, but first we want to check this. So, in these bookcases, or bookshelves now, you can get special books that will change a character's personality type. This one would change a person's personality to meathead. So, some of these books we're going to want to get for when we change classes. Alright, talk to this guy. Say, have you ever heard of the Thief's Key? Well, that's what we're after. I once heard some old bloke in the Dreamer's Tower looks after it. All on his own, on that tiny island west of Aliahan. You know, there's actually a hidden passage in the woods south of here that leads right to the tower. I've always wanted to take a look at it myself, but the forest is oh so dark, and well, I'm not exactly the bravest man you'll ever meet. So, now we know where to go to get the thief's key. Still a few things we'd like to do here in town, though. Okay. Get to see the stamina. We cannot enter this house until we get a thief's key. Nothing there. And where is it? Where is it? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Okay, right here is a boulder. If we move the boulder, X marks the spot. We get 210 gold coins. This is where I started to realize that my old guide was wrong, because they tried to tell me that there was a mini medal there. Okay, have I explored everything? Okay, there is a pot in this church. I remember that. Holy water. So I think that's everything now. How am I doing on time? Okay, I can record for a little bit. Alright, so he said there's a shrine here in the woods. This is the one. Now if we come here, explore around a little bit, there are a few things. This barrel contains our third mini medal. So now we can get that leather dress. We'll be heading back to Aliahan here in just a moment. Alright, so what we want to do now is head in here. Alright, there are monsters in here. This is the Dreamer Tower basement. Remember, red doors we cannot open until we get the thief's key. Treasure chest contains 113 gold. And if we continue down, we will eventually reach a staircase. Our new enemy here, we have, what is this, Toady, I think it is? Yeah, Toady. Generic enemy. It can defend, it can attack, nothing special. So yeah, as you see, we're getting to where we can one-shot a lot of enemies. Too bad we couldn't really show you a good example of the Thorn Whip because everything was just solo. Alright, so we have choice of path. I want to go this left path first before we go up into the Dreamer's Tower. This is the Promitory passage. And there are a lot of goodies in this place. Generally, you're just going to keep fighting the same type of enemies we've been fighting. See the defense right there. And there are lots of chests in this place, so you can get a lot of goodies here. This one has Wayfarer clothes. We'll sell those. I don't recall that this passage actually existed in the NES version. If it did, I never went through it. So I know that the perfect person's Let's Play to rewatch of the NES version to refresh my memory on that. Let's see if we go to the right first. We got another chest that contains some gold. And by the time we get out of here, we're going to go back to Reeve and buy some more things. Then we'll go to Aliahan and get that leather dress. Okay. And just head this way. And once we venture out, you should recognize where we are. Yeah, this cave right here. Alright, I'm going to go to Reeve and see you in just a moment. Okay, we're back in Reeve. Let's sell equipment we got that we don't need and see about buying some new stuff. Alright, first sell. Pretty much everything we picked up is an equipment. It's just Wayfarer's clothes. Yeah, we didn't get anything else. But with the money, we're going to buy a chain sickle for RL. Don't really need the copper sword, so we're going to sell that. Now to buy... we can go ahead and buy a tortoise shell for Carla. Mostly because when we're going to get a tortoise shell is going to be right before we get to the next town, so it's going to be pretty much useless at that time. But at the same time, hold up. Before we do that, we do now have enough mini medals to get the leather dress, so we might hold off on that. So let's get some leather shields for everyone. Alright, we'll buy one for Catherine because she doesn't have any kind of shield. And then we will buy another for Valerie because she needs the defense. And then we will buy one for Carla because she also needs the defense. And that means we have a couple pot lids to sell. So off camera, in between battles, we have gained up to level 5 with RL, 9 with Valerie, 6 with Carla and Catherine. RL has heal and frizz. No one else has any spells but abilities. Valerie has tongue lashing and soothing song. Soothing song is a party-wide heal that can do up to 20 HP each party member. Carla has stone's throw, which is an AoE attack that will hit all enemies on screen. Catherine hasn't learned anything yet. Okay, what we're going to do now is first we're going to go off camera and get the leather dress, and then we will off camera again back to the Dreamer's Tower. Alright, we're back in Aliahan. Let's go to the mini metal manor and get the leather dress. Wrong turn. Right turn. So yeah, as you can tell, we're going to be spending a lot of time in Aliahan to turn in these mini medals unless there's another medal place somewhere. But mini medals were not a thing in the original, so I don't think there's going to be another one. But anyway, here is our leather dress. Okay, that's 3. When we give him 2 more, we will get a garter. So leather dress I want to give to... It's only a one... Well, we'll give that to her, and then I believe we can give you the tortoise shell. And then we can sell those Wayfarer clothes. So let's sell those Wayfarer clothes, and then we will make our way back towards the Dreamer's Tower basement, and we will take the path that they want us to take for the quest. So... Alright, our equipment is doing pretty well. In fact, I think we, other than maybe some turbans for the girls, we have everything that we could absolutely need right now. So, let's go. So I know that I said we were going to, off camera, back to the Dreamer Tower basement, but I decided to show you the walk in case you didn't know how to get there from Aliahan. But, we're about to stop the video here anyway. We'll do the Dreamer's Tower in the next video, so if you've enjoyed the video, drop a like, feel free to subscribe for more. If you feel like making a donation to the cause, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. And I forgot to get this pot last time, so let's search that real quick. And that's 12 gold, and I will see you guys next time.